Yeah, I'm gonna start off by saying I want the Spurs to win, but I don't believe they're gonna win. I think what the Spurs have done so far has pretty much been fool's gold, and this is what I mean by that. It's like if you look at all the teams that they played in the final, I mean in the playoffs, they matched up very well against them. There was no elite big men that they played, so it allowed Wemby to basically play free safety as a defender, stay close to the basket, deter anyone from coming inside. But if you look at the Knicks, they got, I'm not saying Carl Anthony Towns is the most elite big man, but I feel like he's at least a top 5, 6 big man in the league, and he can stretch you out on the 3-point line. Which I think what he's going to do is he's going to bring Wemby out of the paint, which is going to open the paint for the rest of the Knicks. And I feel like what people aren't remembering is the Knicks did beat the Spurs in the NBA Cup Finals. I realized, that was a long time ago. Wemby's playing more minutes, but I just think that with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and their role players, I think they're going to pull it off in 6. Knicks in 6.
Hey, from New York, so I gotta go New York next year. I'm gonna tell you, I think they're gonna win, and I want them to win. And here's why I'm gonna tell you I think they're gonna win. Because boom, so you got the San Antonio Spurs coming off a tough game 7 versus OKC, a lot of hard fouling. De'Aaron Fox was out for games 1 and 2. Dylan Harper was in and out of the lineup with injuries. And then you got the Knicks, who have won 10 straight games in a row, and they've been like on 10 days of rest as well until game 1 of the finals. And then you got game 1 at San Antonio. San Antonio tired, Knicks refreshed. I'm going to have Knicks stealing game 1. And then, game 2 at San Antonio. San Antonio is a great team. I got them tying the series up there. But look, you go 1-1. The Knicks were able to steal one on the road. Now you got to go to Madison Square Garden and play 2 games. First off, this is their first finals appearance since 1999, and it's the rematch against the team they lost to. Like, the environment is going to be crazy, man. So, I mean, things could get shaky there, and the Knicks could even win 2 right there, and Spurs could go down 3-1, man. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it could happen. But, for viewers' sakes, the NBA might try to make it 2-2, going back to San Antonio. Knicks are going to steal that game. And then you got game 6 at Madison Square Garden. The finals is over. New York Knicks in 6. And that's my take. And then, I didn't really go too much into players' matchups. I just went into, home court advantage, resting wise. But players' matchups, I do think Karl Anthony Towns could get a little bit aggressive with Wemby, man. Karl Anthony Towns is a big dude. He's the big shoot. He's the best. All right, y'all ready for this? He's the best shooting center in NBA history.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna say that. And just the Knicks' ability to run that 5-out offense, keep Wemby out of the paint, because Landry Shamet has been on one. They're probably gonna have to leave Josh Hart open if they want Wemby to play the safety like Jared said. And Josh Hart ain't a bad shooter. However, offensively on the Spurs, they got really athletic young players. It's going to be hard to hide Jalen Brunson. Like, I don't really know who you can hide him on over there on the Spurs. But, shoot, it's going to be a good matchup. But I'm going to take the Spurs in 6, man.
Knicks.
I mean, Knicks.
I was like, what?